Hello, this is Ebony of Black Femme Beauty. I am back doing an energy reading for Gemini Sun and Moon placements regarding love as it relates to this Virgo full moon eclipse. Messages for Gemini Sun sign and Moon sign regarding love as it relates to this Virgo full moon eclipse. Gemini Sun and Moon signs. Gemini, Sun, and Moon as it relates to love regarding this Virgo full moon eclipse. If you're new here, read intuitively. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. And that didn't go in the order that I had anticipated, but we got it out. I read intuitively. My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. Gemini. So we had two cards that fall out. Hold on, let me get those. Alright, so we have unfinished business and snake. It's not over, back and forth baggage, lie, poison, and fertility. The bottom of the deck we have commitment, oath, agreement, pledge, promise. Ooh, child. So this love reading could be self-love, friendship love, familial love, intimate love. Take it how it resonates, if it resonates at all. Voila. What is this about for Gemini? Let me get into this. Somebody wants a do-over. Well, that's clear, right? They're sorry and they need help. What is this here? Nothing's changed with them, though. You know, the lie, poison, fertility. And it may be like you don't consider them a snake, or you don't consider you a snake, Gemini. But the lie, the deceit, the dishonesty, the chaos and confusion is still very much alive and well in this person or this situation. As it relates to love, this could be a family member. Clarify this in the physical. Unfinished business, snake. Clarify this in the physical for Gemini, Sun, and Moon placements. This came out, I think, for Virgo. Clarify unfinished business and snake for Gemini, Sun, and Moon as it relates to love in this Virgo full moon eclipse. Alright. So here. It's giving Gemini, somebody wants to punish you, or you them. Want to be manipulative when it comes to their love, their energy, their resources. I mean, this is like, depending on the reading, it could be selfish. Sometimes it could be economical, budget, like, you know, but this is just kind of like, intuitively I'm reading this as like, if you're not going to do what I want you to do, then I'm not giving you anything, whether you need it or not. Like, it's control and manipulation. You know this, though. And then we have this snake here. This is your energy. We have this snake here, but this is your energy, this Aries energy, this leadership energy. But I'm hearing we have a challenge for the throne. You know what this is, right? And this energy here, this unfinished business is not over, back and forth baggage. This is what somebody does, right? And they try to be manipulative with their love, with their resources, with, you know, their just how they do things. Like, it has to be their way. But Gemini, you or them are very much aware of this with this high priestess. You know what is going on. You know who this is. You know what this is about, however it's resonating with you. But there's a challenge for the throne here. Somebody may be in leadership, matriarch, patriarch, or leadership of a certain group, or looked at as a leader, or, you know, thought about fondly. This is a leader of their community, of their household, right? This person embodies all the kings. Masculine dominant energy does not have to be a male, right? But there's a challenge for the throne. There's somebody, Gemini, you or them, that is like doing this here, this back and forth, because this is a little bit chaotic, because this is the position they want and you have it, or they feel you have it. What else is this here? It's a snake energy. This person, this energy, this here, right? They're said to be in this, having a divine union, maybe married. So it's like, I'm a leader in my own right. I'm a wife, I'm a husband, I'm a this, I'm a, you know, I'm a mother, I'm a father. I have this, right? I'm balanced in my masculine and feminine. Justice will prevail, right? But this is what it is, this childhood trauma, this nostalgic energy, right? I'm hearing like somebody, Gemini, was like, they always doted on you and all this other stuff, but it's delusions. You know, it's real misplaced. Like, the person that this situation, the person that, or the situation that this energy is really upset with, they're not directing it at them because they can't. This person has like blocked them out, like, for their own sanity. And that person that may have blocked Gemini out, or you, Gemini, blocked them out, that person may not be 100 either, right? They may not be on the up and up, but they're not as chaotic. They may be selfish as well and manipulative, but they're not as chaotic, right, as this, you know, controlling energy. They do a controlling thing in a different way, possibly, but either way, they're going on about their business. But this is clarifying this lie, like all of this marriage, this balance, this, you know, this trauma directed at the wrong place, the wrong person, the wrong time frame, the wrong era, this happy family foundation and home, you know, security and stability, is all a lie. Like, it's just like, that's what it looked like, but that ain't what it is. But you know this, or they know this. Like, they're not fooling anybody. This is what's in between, and I didn't even ask for that, but it came out. And I mean, I guess I was gonna ask for it if it, yeah, but it came out. They know, like, this is a lie. Like, come on. If you got all this, why is it a challenge for the throne? And it's like, it's not a challenge. I'm just trying to tell you that you need to do this. You got all this responsibility over here. This wife, this husband, these kids, right? You know, there's justice prevailing and balance within yourself. Why are you worried about me? Why are you trying to tell me anything? Because these kids this person has still needs to be raised. And it's like, who gave you the position to say, that you could tell me anything? Who gave you permission to even address me? You got all these permissions over here. Focus on this, your responsibility. Focus on this, your responsibility. What's hidden? Is anything hidden here? If so, what is it? What happened in the past? It's just giving like conflict. And it's not over with. Or somebody doesn't want it to be over with this unfinished business, back and forth baggage. Somebody want to go back and forth, but they're used to doing that, right? But I feel like this is both sides. This is this person trying to be controlling and manipulative of their resources, their love, right? And then there's another person that just pulled all their energy back. Like, you gonna go back and forth with your damn self. We into it? Nah, we ain't into nothing. You might be into it, but I'm cool. What's hidden? What happened in the past? This could be a family or work situation. Could be work, family. And I mean, family doesn't, I mean, sorry, like work doesn't usually denote family, but it's close, right? So this came out and I'm just hearing jealousy. This is the counterpart here. We got the 3, and the 4 here. This is the counterpart to the Emperor. This energy embodies all the queens, and then you got all the kings. So you got that balance there, right? Like I said, this is the jealousy. They're jealous, or you're jealous that they are in this position. This abundant, this divine, feminine energy. We have it here again with this high priestess, right? But we have wholeness, creativity, creation, embodying all the queens, earth, air, water, fire. It's just giving very abundant and affluent. What's hidden here? So the jealousy, I'm getting was hidden, but it's not anymore. But with this 8 of Wands coming out, there's fast movement regarding what? This energy, they're spiraling. And fast movement trying to keep this going, but they're spiraling with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Normally this is coming out of lack or like poverty mindset, right? And I feel like, again, it's denoting both sides. The opposition that is a challenge for the throne is spiraling fast, right? Into this lack, into this not healing the lack that's causing them to be in delusion and project upon you. But then on the other side of this, you, Gemini, or them, take how it resonates, moving fast out of this lack mindset, this poverty mindset, and this is you here. So it's giving, I ain't gonna say a mirroring, it's giving shadow and a light. The light side and the shadow side. But I'm getting like a bitter feminine, a reversed Queen of Swords. What else here? What happened in the past here? What happened in the past? And I feel like this energy here, this abundant, creative leadership energy, the one that is sitting on the throne, did a lot of work to come out of this mindset of lack and poverty and tragedy. Did a lot of work in studying of self and learning how to expand, throwing everything at it with the kitchen sink. With this 8 of Pentacles here. This is studying, focusing on themselves, right? This energy, though, this snake energy, this lion energy, they didn't do that. Like I said, it's unfinished business. Like, these kids still need to be taken care of. You don't even have time to be at nobody or no situation like this. What's at the root of this? What's at the root? Why are we here? I'm hearing like chaos and conflict, inner turmoil. Possibly for all parties involved, but like as one of the parties did what they had to do to get up out of this. What's at the root of this? Somebody see that you about to cash in. Like I said, that jealousy here, this creation, manifesting abundance energy here. Same with this, but this is leadership, but this is still abundant, right? Somebody jealous, you about to cash in with this wish fulfillment. This is a lot of suitors. This is somebody with money that shares their money and discerning. Clarify this 9 of Cups with what's at the root of it. They share their energy, their abundance with discernment. They not just making it rain just because they got it. It's just like, we're going to be intentional about this. And this is something that they manifested. Child, whoa. Somebody made it, this opposition energy, this snake energy may have seen that. Or again, it's triggering something in them, right? Could be deeply rooted. I mean, especially if this is family unhealed. All right. Close this out, please, and thank you. Yeah, the Magician, this is creation energy, and you have the High Priestess already out here. So you got 2 counterparts, Empress and Emperor. And you have the Magician and the High Priestess. They're not necessarily counterparts, but I count them as such. This is masculine, right? This is dominant feminine, dominant masculine. This one wills things to them in terms of manifest, create, intention. And this one uses all the resources they have to create, manifest, intend. So they go outside of them with the elements that are outside of them. They go with what's in them in terms of bringing life, right? And this is like making life with all what I have, right? And this is what I'm getting to. I'm intuited in this reading, right? But there is supreme jealousy. We're closing this out. And it's a battle for the throne. And somebody's like, okay, well, I should be in this position. But you didn't do the work for this position. So you think you just trying to be a usurper? You just going to try to take the throne? This is not a game, people. Because if we talking about family, this is like work put in. Rites of passage. Ritual. It's like, well, I got the husband, I got the family. If anybody should be on this throne, it should be somebody that represents family. This person's single. They don't even got that. How they gonna lead the family? They ain't even got their own family. Does that even make sense? Because y'all are family. So you saying they don't have their intermediate family. They don't have a husband and a wife, so they shouldn't lead. But you got a husband and kids, and you still didn't even do the work. So fuck up out of here. I'm getting bored, jealousy, envious. Like, they're not focused on what they have over here with this pot of gold. They just looking towards this 9 of Cups. Like, man, they got woo, woo, woo. I only got 4 cups. They got, 9 cups. And it's just like, the 10 cups, the 10 of Pentacles, what that is, right? 10 of Cups. But it's just like, you ungrateful. And this energy has learned, like, in order to have more, to be more, you have to be grateful for who you are, what you have, and where you came from. And it's misconstrued. As above, so below. You have this one energy here walking by faith, not by sight. And this other one is not trusting. They going by the book, the word. But it's just like, God is bigger than that. God is omniscient, very much bigger than a book that a man wrote, respectfully. But, okay, anything else? Close this out. This shit deep. This is real specific. We got some celebration here, 4 of Wands. So, it is what it is. It was already written. Queen of Wands, abundant, resourceful queen that has no problem with helping others with discernment, right? 4 of Wands, celebration, new beginnings here. And then we have some more subconscious with the High Priestess, right? Intuition, fame. I'm also hearing fortune. And there's some, I'm saying bitterness, but this is not what this means. But intuitively, it's just giving bitterness, right? Send somebody in reflection. Maybe they will heal and partner with themselves, but it'll be a long road with this devil here. But, all right. That is what I have for you, Gemini. sun and the moon as it relates to love with this Virgo full moon eclipse. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and or comment. If you would like a personal reading, all the information to request that will be listed below in the description box. Thank you.